Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back. Part 2 of the self-improvement. The basis for community development program with myself, Brother Albert Muhammad, and my big brother, Brother Mutaka Muhammad. We're back for part 2. We're going to get right into the grit of what we were sharing briefly, dealing once again, study guide number 1, mixed feelings and controversy. How do we handle it?
Yes, sir.
And so I'm going to go right to where we left off, and that is the third paragraph in this particular reading. And the minister is teaching us, and everything that we share on this program comes from the life-giving teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, as taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to make that clear. And we're reading the study guide 1 to 9. Once again, self-improvement, which is the basis for community development. And we read, the minister says, those who had a proper view of the prophet are called believers.
Yes, sir.
What distinguishes the believer from the opponents of the prophet? The answer lies in the review of the Quranic description of the attitudes of the opponents. That's very key. I remember, Brother Mutaka, I was in a particular study group twice, and I got the same response. It was a weird question from my understanding, but because for some apparent reason, either where it came from or how it came off sent a wave of delusion or some sort of confusion. The question was, what is a believer? See, the most studious of us would have took it right where the minister took it. He just said those who had a proper view of the prophet are called believers. Mm-hmm. So when I asked that question, you would have thought that something similar to this would have came around the table.
I gotta admit, brother, it threw me for a loop too.
No, I got you. I can see it in your face still, brother. But at the end of the day, the point for me even bringing that up is our individual will to pursue our studies. Mm-hmm. Don't take what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gives us on face value. Oftentimes, he likes to know what we're thinking about what he's given us.
Yes, sir.
He even tells us to feel free. You can write the minister. You can email the minister. And inshallah, that means be the will of God. You may get a response, but he's always excited to know how we feel and what we're thinking about what we're learning versus just sitting there, yes, sir, go ahead, Brother Minister T. Yes, sir. And we good for that. He know that part. Mm-hmm. But the most important thing to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is the believer.
Yes, sir.
And how we feel and how we're intaking what he's given us, because how we intake it is how we distribute it.
Yes, sir.
You see, if we don't take it properly, then we don't wind up distributing what the minister has given us properly. The other point, I'm gonna pass it to brother. The answer lies in the review of the Quranic description of the attitudes of the opponents. What's your take on that, brother?
No, go ahead, bro.
And it goes on to read, what is the relationship of arrogance and haughtiness to blindness? Noah's people are called blind. What attitude did they possess that rendered them blind? Jesus said, come as a little child. The child is open to be taught, open to instructions, open to corrections. The child knows he is vulnerable and in need and is happy to receive guidance and help. So now we're getting an understanding of what is being said when the prophets and the messengers of our God speak. We hear that phrase all the time, come as a child, but never really think about what it means. So the minister is laying down for us the meaning and understanding of what the prophets and the messenger of God is sharing. On you, brother.
Yeah, I think this is major, brother, because we as FOI, which stands for Food of Islam, we go in our community a whole lot. That's the whole mission of the Nation of Islam, is the resurrection, of the mentally and spiritually dead black man and black woman of America. Don't get offended by me. we are mentally and spiritually dead. When you look at our community, that's what it is. I can't sugarcoat it. I'm not here to hurt your feelings, but I can't water down the truth either. And so when the minister said right here, come as a little child, he said the child is open to be taught. A lot of us are real, full of ourselves,
Tight.
brother. Yeah, like when we out in the community, I hear, you know what I hear a lot? I hear, I'm good, I'm blessed, I'm straight, I ain't no Muslim.
Get that out of here.
Get that out of here. You know, things, and a lot worse than that. Those are just some of the nice stuff we hear.
Being nice.
Right? So, but why are we like that? Why are you against receiving knowledge? We're not saying that you're Muslim, even though you are Muslim by nature.
Right.
You just don't know it yet. But why are you rejecting knowledge that could raise you up into a perpendicular level? Abraham is said to be steady. He's an upright man. You know what upright means? That means he's perpendicular. Most of us are on a horizontal level. The difference between the human being and the beast of the field is knowledge. So if you don't have knowledge, then you're operating on a level of a beast or a savage. That's just the reality of it, family. So we gotta, but it's like we scared to come. I had to come as a little child. I didn't know anything. I had to be vulnerable, right? And open to learning. Because if you're not learning, then you're dying. It's one or the other. There is no middle ground. You're either learning and you're growing, or you're not and you're dying.
That's right.
Which ultimately is going to lead to a physical death. So that's just interesting. I just want to kind of break bread on that. Go ahead, dear brother.
Praise be to Allah. Thank you, brother. The minister goes on to say a definition of humble, lowly, in condition, unpretending, submissive, meek. We are looking at the development of the prophets. The first emotion we experience at birth is fear. The first emotion the prophet feels on being called is fear.
Yeah.
But the prophet does not remain afraid very long. Allah gives him assurance that there is a power with him infinitely greater than the powers opposing him. He gives comfort and encouragement to the prophet when no one else can strengthen his servant in the knowledge that there is no God but Allah.
You got anything?
No, go ahead.
Real quick.
I do, but I'm
okay. Real quick. Now, the first thing that came to my mind is the minister's talking about the emotion of the prophet when he is being called. And he talked about what we experience at birth, fear. Now, I wanted to extrapolate that and apply that to us. Again, when we out in the community and we trying to invite our people out, a lot of us are full of fear because you don't know what you're going to walk into.
Right.
You don't know the people. You don't know what's going to be taught. And so it's a lot of fear. And a lot of us never overcome that emotion of fear just to take the first step. We have to get past that fear. We're taught as FOI and Nation of Islam to meet and overcome all obstacles in our path.
That's right.
Not some, not half, not most, all obstacles. The emotion of fear is an obstacle that a lot of us never overcome. Get over that fear, family. You have to. Our lives are at stake. Go ahead,
That's right.
brother.
And I wanted to touch the same point Brother Mutaka touched, the fear factor.
Yes, sir.
You know, when you come into the knowledge, especially in the Nation of Islam, you get so inspired, depending on your sincerity. And then you are asked basically to challenge your God, which means to go out there and not be afraid to take what you learned to the people. Because the objective of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan dealing with the FOI and the MGT is making saviors out of us. And once he can make a savior, he disperse us among the people.
Yes, sir.
So you will fear when you're out there with the paper or whatever you getting yourself involved in, community affairs and things of that nature. Whoever told me this should have never said, I'm talking about me. Whoever told me this should have never told me this. You can't get in trouble for doing nothing. See? So you gotta, face your fear.
Yes, sir.
Often, brother, we're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do it. I'm about to go to work. Work time force equal distance. If myself and Brother Mutaka didn't have the courage to sit and take the opportunity and strive to present to you in the manner that we're doing on the Mecca Media Morning Show, we would not be making our word bond, because we wrote to the messenger that we would do all we can to help his principal student. So what we're doing at this point is facing our fears, any oppositions, anything that could occur while we in the process of striving to help the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Thanking our brother Hiram once again in this beautiful program, the Mecca Media Morning Show. And I've been promoting this, so I want my change from Hiram as well.
Praise be to Allah.
Yes, sir.
Also, the minister goes into, he talks about the power from within. He says, excuse me, dear brother. He said that, but the prophet does not remain afraid very long. Allah gives him assurance that there's a power with him infinitely greater than the powers opposing him. So I'm extrapolating that again. I'm apply that to the God within. If you just take that first step and start to come get this knowledge, the God within is going to show you that the God is with you. He's going to give you assurance. See, we got two sides of us. We got the good side of us as a human being. We all got it. You got the good side and you got the evil side. You remember the cartoons back in the day where they had the little white angel, whatever, on this side, and they had a little red devil. That's true, because you got two sides of the human being. One is pulling on the negative, that's going to create doubt, cause mischief, etc., etc. And then you got the better side of us that we're trying to pull from or pull on for the self-improvement program. So if you come, the God from within is going to give you the reassurance to say, this is the right move. But you got to come. You got to overcome that fear factor, that difficulty of fear. You got to come and get the knowledge. So I just wanted to add that to that real quick, good brother.
All praises due to Allah. We down to the wire with this second session or portion of the reading. And I want to go and read one more paragraph real briefly. And that is, because of his great love for his people, the prophet experiences grief, sometimes despair over their rejection of the message, for he knows that their destruction is inevitable. Unless they accept the truth, Allah reveals him of his pain, relieves him of his pain and sorrow and brings him out of depression. So I'm going to say this real briefly. This is something we deal with every day, the FOI.
Yes, sir.
When we out with this program here, bear with me 1 second, which is the #1 program of the Nation of Islam, the Final Call newspaper. You don't have a clue of how much rejection we get from our people. But despite the pain in it, we have obligated ourselves to make our word bond once again to move the #1 program. So I picked this paper up for an example, also asking you whenever you see us, extend a charitable donation of $2 to the #1 program, the Final Call newspaper. Go ahead, brother. You can close it out.
Man, praise be to Allah, man. So listen, family, I hope that you heard something of inspiration. We're not here to offend you. That's never the goal. So if you were offended, charge it to my head, not to our heart, as we say in Nation of Islam. So with that being said, I got to end with this a quick promo now. Your brothers are trying to open up a study group B in the city of Akron on the east side. And we believe the east side is ready, is ripe, and it's good territory and good terrain to receive the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And not just the east side, the whole city of Akron. But the base, Study Group B's base will be on the east side. But we're not going to just stay on the east side. We're going to hit the west side, east side, south side, north side, Canton, Kent, whatever. I'm just saying that the base will be on the east side.
Just in case you don't know and you're not from Akron, Mason Park is located at 700 East Exchange Street, Akron, Ohio.
Praise be to Allah. Last but not least, you got a couple CDs in front of you. This is actually my wife. She's a beautiful artist, a very talented artist. And she's streaming on all streaming platforms, all social media platforms at Hecavamecca_22. So that's HECAVAMECCA_22. Fire lyrics, fire beats, good music. You'll be satisfied. I promise you that. And with that being said, family, check us out. We're going to be coming. We're not stopping. By the grace of Allah, as long as we got breath in our lungs, and as long as Brother Hiram is allowing us, we're going to keep coming at you here at the Mecca Media Morning Show. So shout out to our brother, Big Brother Hiram, and check us out here in next Monday or whenever the next show comes out. Peace, family.
Hi, I'm Pastor D. Williams, overseer of New Millennium House of Prayer, located at 541 Brown Street in Akron, Ohio. Today, I'm hanging out down here at akronhiphop.com with Brother Hiram. Come on, somebody. And I just wanted to let you know and remind you, we are not worshiping on Sundays anymore. We are on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Right in the University Park District. We invite you to join us. We're looking for everybody to come out, whether you have a church home or whether you don't. It doesn't matter. We are a place for all nations. We love to praise the Lord, and we're looking forward to seeing you. See you in the building.
Hi, I'm Pastor Eugene Norris, Senior Pastor of Mountain of the Lord Fellowship. Now, I just want to invite you this year, as you're desiring to grow in the things of God, check us out on TCT. That's Total Christian Television on Ask the Pastor. That's every Friday at 2:30 p.m. until 3:30 p.m. Sharing with you information about the Word of God and answering your questions live. I look forward to seeing you there on Ask the Pastor.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's Timbo, and I'm the Freak, and we're down here at Akron Hip Hop. June 21st, you know what we bringing.
Where we going? Where we going?
We gonna shimmy, we gonna split, we gonna horn blow, we gonna do this, and we gonna dress to impress.
Okay, I see you there.
Hey, y'all, what's up? This is your girl, Simone B, coming at you from AkronHipHop.com, baby. I'm up here with my Oceanic water. It comes in two sizes, the 20 ounce and the 16.9 ounce. It's called Oceanic water because it's natural spring water. We all need to stay hydrated, but this is the key, y'all. Don't think, just drink. Oceanic natural spring water. You can purchase it in stores on Copley Ave, like the Love Restaurant, Pantry Pride. It's out there, y'all. This is your girl, Simone B. One more time, Oceanic Natural Spring Water.
Hi, I'm Pete Pruitt, CEO, founder of Peter James Behavioral Health. I just want to give a shout out to AkronHipHop.com for the opportunity to come on here and just talk about our agency. We are a community health agency that specializes in mental health and behavioral health services for youth, adults, and families. Look us up. We are here. We are different than most agencies we've lived, where most of our clients live at. We come from some of the same struggles. So give us a call. We make sure that all of our services are tailor-made directly towards you. We meet you where you're at. Thank you.
This has been a podcast from the Mecca Media Social Media Network.